Welcome back to Lynn's Spotlight Daily, your daily scoop of entertainment buzz. Since his first appearance in Captain America, The First Avenger, 2011, Sebastian Stan has etched his name in the hearts of fans with his role as Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. While he is primarily known for his impressive action scenes and complex character in the MCU, in Thunderbolts, his portrayal of Bucky takes on a new dimension, one that is quieter, more introspective, and deeply emotional. Stan's performance in this film brings a fresh perspective on the character, focusing not just on the action sequences but also on the subtle, profound moments of vulnerability. In Thunderbolts, Bucky is no longer the cold, ruthless Winter Soldier we've come to know. Instead, he is a man exhausted by his past, a former warrior no longer in search of enemies but struggling to come to terms with himself. For Sebastian Stan, portraying this version of Bucky was no easy task. He delivered his character's emotional journey not through lengthy dialogues, but through his eyes, body language, and the silences that speak volumes. What stands out in Stan's performance is the restraint he brings to Bucky. In Thunderbolts, the character has several moments of silence, where he simply stands, observes, or gazes into the distance, as though confronting an unspoken pain. This reflects a man who has grown weary of war and is now searching for peace in a chaotic world. While Bucky doesn't have many long speeches in Thunderbolts, every line he delivers carries significant weight. One particularly impactful line occurs when Bucky says, "I'm not doing this because I believe in the plan. I just don't want anyone else to die." This simple line encapsulates Bucky's feelings of helplessness, sorrow, and responsibility. In the film, he is no longer fighting for an ideal, but instead fighting to protect others, those he doesn't want to see suffer any further. It's moments like these that show the depth of Stan's portrayal of Bucky. Moreover, Stan excels in portraying a Bucky who is physically reserved. He rarely lets his guard down, always keeping his body closed off, as though constantly on defense. Every step Bucky takes is cautious, as if he's searching for safety but couldn't escape his past. This attention to detail in body language adds layers to his character, giving us a more nuanced portrayal. Another fascinating aspect of Thunderbolts is Bucky's interactions with other characters, particularly Florence Pugh's Yelena and David Harbour's Red Guardian. While there aren't many explosive moments of camaraderie or chemistry between the characters, the connection between Bucky and Yelena is quietly but effectively established. They share subtle, respectful glances, as though both have found a common thread in their shared pain. The relationship between Bucky and Yelena suggests that despite their tumultuous pasts, they can still face challenges together. Stan's portrayal of Bucky in these scenes is tender and protective, allowing the character to be more relatable and human than ever before. Sebastian Stan is not the type of actor who relies on grand expressions or exaggerated gestures. Instead, he shines through his subtlety and the quiet complexity of his performances. This is not only true for Bucky in Thunderbolts but also for his entire journey with the Winter Soldier character across the MCU. Stan's performance in Thunderbolts reinforces his ability to act in space, where not everything needs to be shown openly, but rather conveyed through subtle expressions, silence, and stillness. This method of performance allows his characters to feel more genuine and emotionally resonant, even without a lot of external display. While Thunderbolts may not be the biggest film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it is undoubtedly an important step for both the character of Bucky Barnes and for Sebastian Stan. His portrayal has offered a new dimension to Bucky, making him more relatable, grounded, and emotionally layered. Stan has proven his ability to portray a complex character who isn't defined by action but by the quiet moments of introspection and internal struggle. With Thunderbolts, Marvel Studios once again demonstrates that they can breathe new life into old characters, and with Sebastian Stan, we see that he is not only the Winter Soldier but also a talented actor willing to challenge himself with roles that push boundaries and offer something different. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Lynn's Spotlight Daily so you never miss out on exciting movies and content. See you in the next video.